everybody, GamerPenny here, bringing you another episode of our Final Fantasy XIV Online Let's Play. And we are back with Vesper in our very modest outfit. And we're going to go ahead and pick up the story quest where we left off. So if you didn't see the last episode, we took a little break from the story to go do the Moonfire Fair stuff. And that took us a good chunk of time. But now we're ready to get back to the story. So let's see what Sid has to say here. What in the world is that noise? Oh, it's her getting her Magitech armor up there. Lest you wonder, Wedge was able to calculate the heading indicated by the beam of light and wow, I'm having trouble. Emitted by the key. If Azys Lla wow. If Azys Lla lies in that direction, we'll find it. The Solil may have a lead on us, but she's no Enterprise. We'll catch them. You'll see. Alright. That's right, we're after King Thordan. He took off with our key to Azys Lla.
I did not think that I would ever have occasion to pilot a suit of Magitech armor again, least of all under these circumstances. My full name is Lucia Go Junius, and I was born a citizen of Garlemald.
That explains it. When we first met in Ishgard, I very nearly called you Livia.
Oh, I think I gave away that in our last episode. So apologies if no one knew that. But yeah, she's Livia's sister.
Livia? Livia Sas Junius? The tribunus who served under Gaius van Baelsar?
Aye, she was my sister, though we spent little time together. After our parents were killed in an uprising, we were sent to live in different households, setting us on separate paths. Livia felt at home on the battlefield and chose to become a soldier, while I underwent training to become a spy.
Then, Ishgard was...
my mission. It was believed that Allagan relics of great worth were stored in the vault, and I was sent to investigate. Though I was given little information at the time, I now suspect I was searching for the key we but recently lost. And then I met Sir Emmerich. 'Twas his usefulness to my mission which prompted me to approach him, but I soon found myself drawn to him for other reasons. He too was a prisoner of his past, judged for his heritage as a bastard son of the Archbishop. Yet unlike my sister and I, he did not curse his fate. He simply rose above it. In time, I came to realize that I had found a man worth following, and a new home besides. And when I subsequently confessed all to Sir Emmerich, he was good enough to accept me into his service.
I do not question your loyalty to Sir Emmerich. 'Tis your loyalty to your sister which concerns me.
I have long been of the opinion that those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future. My sister fought for her convictions and for those she held dear. So do I. So must we all.
Well, I, for one, am happy to welcome a fellow Garlean to our merry band. Especially one who can make Magitech armor sing.
Chief, we should be getting close.
Once we break through those clouds, we'll be right where the light was pointing. Right where Azys Lla should be.
Hold on, everyone.
Holding on, Sid. Big revelations there. I'm glad she doesn't harbor a grudge that we took out her sister.
Look! I think that's it.
The big old mechanical city flying in the air.
Chief, is that Allagan? Aye. There's no mistaking their handiwork.
Uh-oh.
What was that?
Some sort of barrier.
She won't hold, Chief! She's breaking up!
I've lost the auxiliary propeller.
Sid, it's no use! We must return to Ishgard and find another way!
God damn it all! Why do the Allagans always have to make everything so bloody complicated?
Who knows? They're Alligans. Alright, so let's talk to Sid here. And we'd barely finished repairing the damage incurred during our sky fishing trip. On the other hand, any landing you can walk away from, as they say. I can only presume the Solil passed through the barrier unscathed. That would certainly explain why the Vanu called it a key. Alright. Assuming Sid is correct, and I have no reason to think that he is not, the Vanu's key is required to pass through the barrier protecting Azys Lla. But even without it, we must find a way to reach the Isle. I shall have everyone convene at the seat of the Lord Commander, that we might discuss how best to proceed. As before, make yourself known to the guardsman when you arrive, and he will show you in. Alrighty. Where are we going? Up here. Forgotten Night. We're going to the Forgotten Night. We gotta figure out how to get beyond that barrier. Forgotten Night. Oh, you know the other thing that I didn't do? This thing. I didn't go get our rank up in the Grand Company. So we're gonna have to do that at some point. Let me in, let me in! Alright, Amaric. We got some bad news.
In summary, the Isle owes its lofty position to the industry of the Allagans. And we can be all but certain that the Archbishop and his cronies are enjoying the view from its top.
I see.
If we are to join them, we will first need to pass through the Isle's etheric barrier, which is, alas, more powerful than most. Powerful enough to make a mess of a perfectly good airship at any rate. As far as I can gather, the barrier mechanism draws ether from the surrounding environment and polarizes its elemental aspect to produce what is, in effect, a wall of lightning.
It seems plain that without the Vanu's key, any attempt to reach the Isle will end in failure.
Alas, the key was careless enough to leave without us, and I don't think the Vanu keep a spare.
Master Garland, based on your experience, is there no other way that we might breach the barrier?
Well, In the past, we've beaten similar barriers by nullifying them with elemental converters. But the one we're up against this time dwarfs aught we've encountered before. The Enterprise simply isn't large enough to bear the requisite amount of crystals.
I'm reminded of the quantity needed to nullify Leviathan's command of the sea. A veritable mountain of crystals that could only be borne by lashing 2 galleons together to form a twin vessel, scarcely able to propel itself, much less fly.
That said, we're not without options. If it isn't feasible to nullify the barrier, we might try piercing it.
How?
We create a ram of condensed ether and mount it on my ship. There's just one problem. I don't have the faintest idea how to build one. It's going to take a true authority in the field, I reckon.
Would that the Archons were still with us.
But yesterday evening, I chanced to find Mistress Tataru in unusually high spirits. Assuming I understood her excited ramblings correctly, she has acquired a clue, pointing to the whereabouts of one such individual.
Ooh.
An Archon? Truly?
Ha! Fortune favors the righteous, eh? Well then, let's not waste any time. While you go and look for our missing friend, I'll work on modifying the Enterprise. Her hull will need reinforcing to bear the punishment, not to mention a mount for the ram.
Oh, that's fun. We're gonna get some of our
Just you
companions
wait, my
back.
pretty. By the time I'm finished, you'll be an airship reborn.
I actually forget. I forget what the story is. Let's find Tataru and see what news she has. Speak with Tataru. And where is she? Oh, just down there. We can run that. We'll hoof it. In here. Tataru! What's the news? Welcome back, Vesper. How goes the mission? Did you manage to catch up with the Archbishop and his cronies? So you finally arrived at Azys Lla, only to find your way barred by some sort of barrier. Typical. It is typical. But it's not all bad news. I've made progress in the search for our friends. Don't worry, Vesper. We'll get to Azys Lla yet. Right, but I want to know more about who you found. When you fled the Victory Feast, you used the ancient watercourse beneath the city, right? Yes. Well, shortly after things went back to normal in Ulda, I asked Marshal Tarupin to have the tunnels searched. A logical place to look. It was there that you lost contact with Minfilia, Thancred, and Y'shtola, was it not? Dare I ask what the Marshal found? I don't actually know. Pippin's message just said that there has been a discovery, and that we were to come to the Hall of Flames at our earliest convenience. I dare not think what it might be. We shall depart at once. Tataru, let Urianger know to join us in Ulda. He will wish to be present as well. Yes, sir. Alright, well, I guess we're going back to Ulda. I can't move. There we go. Alright, where's our home set to right now? Ew, foundation? Who put it there? I guess it makes sense that it's there. I was kind of hoping. Alrighty, let's go, I'm looking at the costume. I gotta stop and look at the... I wanted to buy this top here. I've got a bottom that goes with it pretty well. Not as revealing, I guess, as that one, but... Oh, you know what we can do while we're here? Is, what's this? It's an Immortal Flames thing? I mean, I'm not gonna read it, but I'm gonna... Oh, gross. Is this the, PvP? I say gross. I say gross, like, no. I don't want to do that right now, so can I... Just hide it. You gross PvP. Okay, Pippin. What do you got for us? Oh, and then I distracted myself from wanting to do the other thing. I want to turn in our seals, see how far we can get. We are grateful for your assistance, Marshal Terrapin. You saved her grace and father both. 'Tis the least I can do to repay you. Forgive me my impatience, Marshal, but your missive mentioned a discovery. Yes, of course. As per your request, I had my men scour the waterways. Almost immediately, we encountered a difficulty. An entire section of the tunnel had collapsed. With the mineral concern's cooperation, however, we were able to remove the rubble, which yielded the battered bodies of a dozen crystal braves. Go on. Do go on. Be at ease, Master Alfino. Your friends were not among the deceased. That alone is cause for hope. And then there's this. Oh, that's Y'shtola's. Y'shtola's wand! I had assumed as much. If I may, Marshal. 'Tis as I did surmise, judging by the etheric imprint that lingereth yet upon this wand, it hath assuredly been employed in the casting of a most uncommon magic. Namely, the very first that man did conceive to traverse great distances, and the ancient precursor to all methods of travel that utilize the life stream, flow. The spell entaileth the reduction of the corporeal form into its constituent aether, that the caster might enter the life stream and ride its currents thereby. Unlike the teleportation magics of modern times, it requireth not a lengthy incantation. That Y'shtola should choose to employ such a spell bespeaketh of the need for haste. All of which would suggest she managed to escape. Would that it were so simple. Know that the scholars of Sharlayan forbade the use of this spell, and with good reason. The caster hath but limited control over his course. For every mage who came safe unto his destination, another would be set adrift in the life stream, never to emerge. What? No, no, you can't mean. Be not downcast, my friends, for there is yet hope. 'Tis like that Y'shtola's passage hath left traces in the life stream. Could we but follow these from the point at which the magic was invoked, we may yet find her. To the Silda excavation site, then. Our thanks for your aid, Marshal. Do not mention it. I shall pray for Lady Y'shtola's safe return. Oh, so we might be finding Y'shtola soon. I wanted to do this. Apply for a promotion. Wait. To be considered next rank, you must prove yourself in the eyes of Commander Swift. This guy? Now that the Flame General has been reinstated to this post, we have regained a semblance of normality. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, but I want to triple triad him. I mean, how do I have a quest underway? Is that probably what's going on here? This one probably. Ah, Dismal Darkhold. Oh, Hildebrand. Okay, Dismal Darkhold. Well, good to know that we need to do that. At some point, we will probably jump in there. But for right now, let's go and do... I see. We'll just run out here. There's Hildebrand. We'll go and do this quest. Follow the main story for now. Bow, 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 bow. What's this one? Corpse Groom? You know, how many spots do we have open for quests? So, I'm gonna pick this one up. I think this is one to do a dungeon. Oh wow! Huh? Why? You're Vesper Valentina, the famous adventurer. Thank the gods for bringing you here. I wouldn't know about famous adventure. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Peo Reo. That's a cool name. One of the many faceless adventurers struggling to make their way in Eorzea. Forgive me if I sound bitter. I don't begrudge you your renown. Your superiority as an adventurer was obvious to me long before you became a household name. Our paths crossed near Satasha, you see. Hard to believe we moved in similar circles back then. Speaking of which, do you perchance remember having met a conjurer named Edda around that time? We used to adventure together, she and I, and 2 others. Our little group didn't last very long, though. Things fell to pieces when Avir, our leader and Edda's fiancé, met his end in the Tamtar Deepcroft. Harsh words were exchanged, and we all went our separate ways. Since then, I've been getting by on my own. Truth be told, I hadn't planned on seeing any of my former comrades again, but then this letter arrived from Edda, containing an invitation to her wedding. What? Now, I know what you're thinking. I should be happy for her. And I was, until I noticed the name of her groom-to-be. It was none other than Avir. What's more, the venue for the ceremony is to be the Tamtar Deepcroft, the very place the poor fellow died. Something isn't right, I tell you. We're staring. Now, in the letter, Edda wrote that Leavin, that's the 4th member of our group, had already agreed to attend. They chanced to meet each other recently, from what I could gather. Not knowing what to make of it all, I thought it was wise to consult Leavin about the whole strange affair before replying. The last I heard, she joined the Scions of the 7th Dawn, and I didn't have the first idea how to go about tracking her down. Not until the greatest scion of them all appeared, that is. Could you tell me where I might find her? In the lich yard of the Church of St. Adama Landama. I'm sorry, I don't... Slain in an Imperial raid, you say. By the 12, I had no idea. When did this happen? While the Black Wolf still lived? Then, how can it be that Leavin met Edda recently? Gods, I don't know what to believe. If it isn't too much to ask, I would be most grateful if you show me Leavin's grave. We didn't always see eye to eye, but she had a good heart, and if she's truly... Well, I need to pay my respects. Please meet me at the lich yard. This is actually a really cool quest and dungeon. So we might actually do this one on camera at some point. All right. But first, let's stop getting sidetracked. Let's carry on with the main story. Alright, we need to go up here. Warm welcome. Oh, we can fly. Oh, did someone say, we can't go very high, to come to southern Thanalan? Is that where we are right now? Central Thanalan. Someone told me to go to southern Thanalan. And look around, basically. I know we can't go any higher. I know we can't go higher. So we might do some looking. Some looking while we can fly here. Alright. Hey, Urianger. Evidence of your Stola's passage will have been made faint by time, but mayhap some few scant traces yet remain to guide our steps. See if we can find some traces. It's tracking her. What's he see up there? Oh, just that maybe we have to go up there? The trail leadeth to the north and east, unto the bosom of the Twelveswood. Are you certain? Aye, there is no mistake. Thither hath Y'shtola journeyed. And yet the Gridanians have reported no sightings. We must take this to mean she is still adrift. If it be so, I do fear for our friend. Contrary to its name, the life stream is more akin to a raging torrent. Linger overlong in the midst of the maelstrom, and the aether that formeth one soul shall surely be scattered, ne'er to be reformed. We have no time to waste. Urianger, pray explore all possible options for reversing the effects of the forbidden magic. Vesper, Tataru, we three shall press on to Gridania and petition the Elder Seedseer's aid. Alright. To Gridania. Nofika's altar. Alright, let's just go here then. I don't know why I have Nightmare Before Christmas stuck in my head. I guess it is getting around to like Halloween time. It's almost September. Carpenter. You know what I should have done is taken the Aether. Okay. Let's do a little... We want probably Conjurer's Guild. Okay. And Elfino. It is said that the elementals perceive the life stream. If, as we suspect, Y'shtola is still adrift in its mist, they may be able to find her. But if we are to appeal to them for assistance, we must needs do so through their chosen, the Padjal. It is imperative, therefore, that we speak with Kanisena without delay. Alright, let's speak to her then. I have already requested an audience with the Elder Seedseer. She will receive us in the Lotus Stand presently. We need but speak with the Conjurer yonder to be admitted. The Elder Seedseer waits. Yep, let's go. See if we can get some help here. I always thought this was a really cool meeting spot. I wish you could come here, like, outside of story, I guess. Alright, Kanisena. Be welcome, my friends, and speak freely. I gather your suit will admit no delay. It will not, my lady. Pray forgive the abrupt nature of our request, but it is a matter of life and death. I see. As you say, we must needs act swiftly if we are to free Y'shtola from the ungentle pull of the life stream. And as you have surmised, we cannot do this unaided. However... However what?
In requesting the Elemental's assistance to find Y'shtola, you must needs be aware of one difficulty. A difficulty born of the fundamental difference between man and elemental.
Okay.
That being...
I forgot that I need to click.
In perceiving the world around him, man relies upon senses such as sight and sound. For the sake of convenience, he gives names to such things as are near or dear to him. Being formed of pure ether, however, such concepts are foreign to the elementals. Instead, they perceive by observing the ebb and flow of the energies of life. So profound a division cannot be bridged with simple discourse. The elementals' voices stir not the air, and thus reach not our ears, while our words are but wind to them. Though we seers can commune with them through feelings, naught that we can impart will serve to aid them in identifying Y'shtola. Nay, they must needs be presented with ether which is akin to hers. If you could but find a family member.
Oh! I know just the person!
Really?
Y'shtola has a sister who came to live in Gridania. She told me about her once.
Oh, that is most fortunate indeed. Pray, seek this sister out then, and bring her to Evershade.
So, I forgot this part. Do we ever see this sister again, or is this just like a plot device that they used?
There, we shall petition the Great One's aid in finding your lost companion.
I guess the one part of the writing that, unless they bring the sister in and I just forgot about it again, I think I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to spoil too much. If memory serves, Y'shtola's sister is named Ymitra. Oh, we do see her again. Isn't Ymitra like one of the trainers for, is it Scholar or Summoner or something? Ymitra. I think we do, it's just we won't as a black mage, so anyway. She's supposed to be a member of the Scions of St. Connark. Anyway, she spends most of her time around the Apkalu Falls, from what I recall. Let's look for her there. I remember now. Alright, she's up there. Let's go to, Aketo's Amphitheater. And run up that way. I do remember. So the very first character I ever played in this game was a summoner. Because I thought it would be cool to be Yuna. But summoner as it was, like, I guess at launch, wasn't really for me. I ended up not liking it a whole lot. Then I re-rolled Dragoon and then didn't like Dragoon. Quit the game for a while. Then came back. So that seems to be my MO with MMOs. Yeah, here we go. Ymitra. Yes? Is there something you require? Lady Ymitra, it is an honor to meet you. My name is Alfino Levelor, and this is Tataru Taru. And I'm Ace Dulce. You want to introduce me at all? I just don't exist? I'll say, hey, I'm Ace Dulce. So you are my sister's comrades in the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. When I heard that your people were being pursued, I desperately sought to reach Y'shtola, but all mine efforts were to no avail. Now I know why. Forbidden spell, of all things, that she should be so reckless. But that what's done is done. I thank you for bringing word to me. Needless to say, I should be glad to help. Though we were born of different mothers, our veins course with the same father's blood. I hope that this will be enough for the elementals. Come, let us make for Evershade at once. So they're half-sisters. Look at us in our outfit walking up here.
Let us begin. Raya O, Arun, if you would. Hearken to me, O great ones. Pray give yourselves to the life stream, a drifting soul to find.
Please, Y'shtola. Please come back to us.
There. Now!
Y'shtola. Wrapped her up like a burrito there. That's like... She's back, but she's unconscious.
A room has been readied at the roost. Pray, bear her thither at once. All that remains is to pray, my friends.
Hello. Those are the white mage trainers as well, if you're a white mage. Those two twins right there. That story is pretty cool. I do at some point want to pick up some of the other classes. So, I know I've said that for like 4 years now. But I do. I want to pick up some of the other classes. What are our other classes looking like? Black mages are highest. We could pick up samurai or red mage. I actually have a level 80 samurai on my other character. They're really fun. they are really fun. There's one quest that is annoying as heck that might prevent me from wanting to play it again so soon right now. But they're a fun class. Red mage is kind of fun. Honestly, dancer is a whole lot of fun. So we might do a couple things here and there. But let's see what the news is on Y'shtola. Oh, Y'shtola. Just seeing her face again, it's... Oh, I've been so worried. Y'shtola is resting within an inn room, though she's still unconscious. The signs are positive. The conjurers say she is in sound health and should awaken before long. Isn't that wonderful? Now, while we wait for Y'shtola to wake up, I thought I'd take the opportunity to finish my little surprise for her. It's something I've been working on for a while now. Are we being bombed? What's happening outside? In the hope that she'd one day return to us. It wants for just a couple more items before it's ready. I've already placed orders for these items. Could I ask you to retrieve them for me? One is at the Leathers Worker Guild, and another is at the Conjurers Guild. Speak with Mistress Geva and Brother Isumiyan, and they ought to take care of you. What's going on? Are there fireworks? Or are we being bombed? Where are they? I want to see fireworks. I can't see any. I sure hear them. And these jerks around here playing music and dancing. Alright, where we have to go? We said Leather Workers Guild. Down here and up there. Okay. Where are they? I know I hear them. Oh well, we'll miss them. It's fine. I didn't want to really see fireworks anyway. Let's go to Conjurers Guild first. I see him over here. No. It's alright. I thought I'd give it one last go. Alright. Let's talk to the Conjurer Trainer. Isumiyan. You are come to Stillglade Fan, the home of the Conjurers Guild. How may I assist you? Ah, yes, Mistress Tataru's order. As requested, it has been sanctified in the sight of the elementals. I know not what she intends for the staff, but it is a most singular artifact. Even one possessed of my experience would struggle to wield it. Yeah, but this is Y'shtola we're talking about. Alright. Y'shtola is probably the best conjurer out there. I don't know if I'd call her a white mage. Is she a white mage? Kinda, I guess. I'm talking about right now. Things changed. Well, I won't give anything away. I was gonna talk a little bit. Right now, she's a white mage. Or she was when she left. Where did they say the other one was? Leather Workers Guild. Okay. Gotta pick up something here. Ah! I see them! I saw a firework. There they are. I can kind of see them through the trees. Beautiful. I bet they're at Makedo's Amphitheater. Bellissimo. It's from the Moonfire Fair stuff over here. Did I just now pass my... We ran straight past it. I got distracted by fireworks. I'm sad because we didn't get to see very many fireworks. 4th of July. We usually go to a baseball game and watch fireworks that they shoot right off in the baseball stadium. But we couldn't do that this year for obvious reasons. Alright, what is it? I'm a busy woman, so be quick about it. If you wish to place an order, speak with Randall. Here to retrieve an order. For Mistress Tataru, you say? You come at a good time. I haven't finished it but moments ago. It was no small coup working it to her specifications, but I did it nonetheless. Payment has already been settled. However did that girl come by chimerical hide anyway? You need either balls of steel or a bottomless coin purse, and it seemed to me she had neither. You know, you got a lot to say, and I'm not sure I appreciate you saying that about my friend Tataru. That's not the door. Alright. Carline Canopy, back up here. Back up here to, the Aetheryte Plaza. Here. I always get turned around when I first get out here. And there are a ton of people here. Bum, bum, bum. Jamming out with the people playing music. Alright, let's turn these in. Tataru. Ah, you're back. You have the items, I hope? I do. Look at this person dancing over here. Oh, it's precisely as I requested. A perfect match for the other pieces. Truly, Jiva is a master among masters. And the staff completes the surprise. Thank you so much, Vesper. I can't wait to see what Y'shtola thinks of the surprise. Lest you wonder, she's doing very well, and the conjurers have left her in her sister's care. Let's go and pay them a visit, shall we? Yes, please. I would like to check on Y'shtola.
Y'shtola! I'm so glad you're back!
Aw.
Tataru. You are safe. Thank the 12. Something has changed about you, Alphino. Or mayhap the change is with me. I seem to sense the ether around me more keenly than before.
I am pleased to see you well again. Do you feel strong enough to talk?
Worry not. I am well enough.
Tell us then, what befell you after you fled the feast? We were told that there had been a tunnel collapse.
That was my doing. I brought the tunnel down that you and Minfidia might escape. At the last moment, I invoked a teleportation magic, in hopes of spiriting Thancred away at least. Needless to say, it did not go quite as planned, and I found myself adrift in the life stream. The others? Where are they? Did they not escape?
They remain unaccounted for. You were the only one we have been able to find. I am truly sorry. It was the Crystal Braves who pursued you that day. My hubris that led to our undoing.
No apologies are necessary, Alphino. You are not to blame for what occurred. Know that were our comrades here, they would commend you for keeping the light of hope alive.
Don't worry. The others are alive and well, I'm sure of it. We just need to find them.
Indeed, Tataru. Let us find our friends and rebuild the Scions.
Ha! There is the Alphino I remember. And I feel much the better for his return. 'Tis time I arose.
That reminds me. I have a change of clothes for you. I don't like to boast, but I made them myself. I learned how to weave while we're in Ishgard, you see.
Get out, that means. Alright, cool. We got Y'shtola back. And that outfit looks awesome, by the way, her new outfit. Star. I think you can actually buy that outfit
Tataru has apprised me of all that took place
on the
in
store.
the aftermath of the assassination plot. It would seem I have been away for some while.
Yes, much and more happened during your absence. At present, we seek to follow the Archbishop to Azys Lla.
And you want for some manner of etheric ram to pierce the floating isle's protective barrier?
We do. Might you be able to furnish us with one?
A means to prise open a hole in an Allagan barrier. And one large enough to admit an airship, no less. Nay, I lack the knowledge to devise such a weapon. But I know of one who could. A leading figure in the field of etheric research, and one of the finest scholars ever to grace Sharlayan. Matoya, my former master.
All right. We have a new lead to get us to Azys Lla. Oh, and we leveled up. And we've got a new Black Mage quest, so we might do that in the next episode. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and end here. Lots of cutscenes, lots of story-driven plot going on. This was a fun episode. I know I didn't talk a whole lot, but I was enjoying the cutscenes, so it's been a while since I watched them. So guys, if you do want to see more of the Final Fantasy XIV online Let's Play, make sure to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, we'll see you guys next time. Alright, bye-bye everyone.